Hi everyone, it's your boy Ricky here with Bromero Cards. I hope you're doing well and thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to be playing with some products from Simon Says Stamp from their latest release, Season of Wonder 2023. I'm really excited because I get to, be a part of the Simon Says Stamp family and get to play around with things for when, they do go on sale. You guys can see some of our creations that we've already worked with. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go down to the desk and take a look at the things that we're going to be using. But before that, I would really appreciate it if you like this video, thumbs upped it, is that right? And also if you could subscribe to my channel and then click that bell so that you know a new video has come out, and then leave some comments because I love to have a chit chat with you guys. All right, so let's go down to the desk and take a look at what we're going to be using today. So we're going to be using this layered berry bird die set, and we're also going to be using this stencil set, and it's called Autumn Cascade. Now I don't have any other products out here yet because I haven't really thought about how I'm going to use these. So I think what I'm going to do is do some ink blending. I'm going to cut this out in some white cardstock and do some ink blending with that. And then I need to try to find some kind of sentiment to go along with this. So I'm going to go ahead and find all those items and I'll be back so we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to do some ink blending, and I kind of feel like I'm going to do maybe like a Thanksgiving, maybe like a candy corn situation of where it kind of just blends into different colors here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this placed onto the stamp wheel, and I think I'm just going to do it directly onto the card base here. And then I think we'll do that. And then what I think I'm going to do is start with some darker colors and go light this way. So let's see here. We have some vintage photo and gathered twigs. And we're just going to test these guys out. So, all right. So this is gathered twigs. And then we have vintage photo. All right, vintage photo is a little darker, so we'll start out with vintage photo here. I'm kind of doing this like darker to lighter situation. All right, and then we'll go to gather twigs. And then I think we'll go to an orangish color, orangish brownish. So we have rusty hinge. Let's just check this out. It's very orange. That should be okay though. And then from there, maybe we'll go to a brighter orange, which we have carved pumpkin. Okay, and then we'll go to maybe like a darker yellow. This is fossilized amber. And then we will go to the final color, which is scattered straw here. Let's take away some of that yellow from here because the scattered straw is supposed to be lighter. All right, so let's take this off and see what this looks like. Ooh, I love that. That looks awesome. All right, and then we're going to line this guy up, and then I think we may do maybe a dark brown ground espresso, I think. Hopefully this comes out. All right, let's see what this looks like. Hopefully it's not a hot mess. I love that, actually. I'm very impressed with how that looks. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to go ahead and die cut this little sweet little bird that we have here, the layered berry bird. We're going to layer him out, or I'm sorry, we're going to die cut him out, but I'm going to be doing some ink blending to make the color. So I'm kind of thinking maybe of like a little bluebird or a blue jay. So I'm going to go ahead and get that cut out. I'm going to run it through the die cutting machine. This is the mini EMPRESS from Griffin. I'm in love with this machine. Then we'll just run it reverse to get it run through twice. Here we go. Alrighty. So we got all the little pieces out, and we'll go ahead and take these out. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and prepare these, and so that we can do them in order of all the ink blending. Okay, so we have all the pieces of the bird cut out, and I'm going to do some paper pouncing. So if you haven't heard of these are from Picket Studios, and they're paper pouncers. And what you do is you just pounce the ink onto the ink pad and then pounce it where you want it to be. So instead of like an ink blending situation, you're kind of just putting the ink on top. So what we'll do is we're going to take the candied apple, we're going to pounce and then just put it over the berries. And what I like about this, and I'm not sure if you can tell from so far away, but if I put it up close, when you pounce, it keeps like the little white areas that are there that are supposed to be like the shine of the berry. It keeps that white, so that's pretty nice. All right, so we have the red there. It's looking good. All right, and now I'm gonna do the tree limb here. And I think I'm going to do this, I'm going to do one green, like this little leaf here. That's really the only green that we have. And I'm just going to pounce that on. That looks good. And actually it has a mix of a couple greens on here. I need to like kind of rub these down and wipe them off, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go through and then do my vintage photo, which we do have a brown here. Let me open this up. There we go. So we're going to take this brown one, and then we're going to do the rest of the lead, the branch here. Looking good. I'm going to try to keep that green as much as possible. If a little bit goes over, it's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. I think that looks good. Alrighty. So then the last one is the little bird. And I have 3 blues here that I'm thinking of using. There's Chip Sapphire, Faded Jeans, and Stormy Sky. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to do this, if I want to keep an area white. I think I might just keep this white for now and see what this is going to look like. I don't know. I just want to see what's going to happen here. So we're going to take our blue paper pouncer and we'll go with the lightest. And I think I'm going to keep the belly the lightest blue. Alrighty. And then maybe Faded Jeans will be the head. And then Chip Sapphire will be the wing. These two are looking awfully close to one another, so we're going to let that dry and see what happens. Maybe I'll add just a little bit more Faded Jeans to this one to make it a little bit darker. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna let these dry real quick and then I'm gonna put them onto the white bird to see what that looks like. I might have to go with a lighter blue for the body, but we're gonna check it out. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I let this dry and then I put the blue on him just to see what he would look like, and I think he's adorable, so we're gonna keep him. All right, so to put him together, I'm gonna use these foam strips from Honeybee Stamps. These are super, super thin. Does not give a lot of dimension. I don't want it to be too crazy looking because it is a bird, so I just don't want it to look like it's super 3D. But I think what I'll do is I'll just add some of this to the back of each part of the bird. And it'll just give it enough just to give it, kind of like a touch of fancy. And like these strips are super thin. I love these things. This really works well with like layering dies, especially if you're doing flowers. I gotta put my head in here so that I can go ahead and get this nice and even. So I'm sorry if I'm blocking the way a little bit. And then we'll put the wing on. All right. So he looks super adorable. He is off a little bit here, but it's fine. It's not gonna be, ridiculously crazy or anything. We are going to put the little berries on here, and we're going to use our My Sweet Petunia precision tip adhesive tool. Let's see, let's put this. Big old man hands can't pick up anything. All right, there we go. Go ahead and get this glued down. On the back of him, the same that I put in for his little body parts, a black eye. So we're just gonna cut. You know what? Just gonna color this real quick. There we go. Now he has a black little eye. All right. We'll set him on here. And then we have one more thing to do, and that's to put the sentiment on. And I think I'm going to use this stamp set. It's still available. It's called Pumpkin Spice Sentiments here. So I'm going to use this Grateful, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best place for it. And because it's going to just be a sentiment, we're going to rub that down because I've never used it before. And we're going to use the VersaFine Clear Black Nocturne to do the stamping. And we're just going to do it very lightly. That looks good. And is there For You on here? There's For Your Love. I feel like I should have brought this down a little bit. All right. All right, we're gonna try it. This is the best we can do. Hopefully it's not a hot mess. So let's go for it. All right, so here's the finished card. I think it's super cute. I love that the bluebird is the opposite of all the fall colors that are here. I think it balances out well. I love this little tree sprig here, this tree branch, along with the little berries. And then the sentiment, you know, it's a little small, but I think it works fine. It's not a big problem. So also, I'll just show it to you. I know because the downward facing lights are a little bright, so I'll show it to you here as well so you can see it kind of like in normal light. I think it's super pretty. It's super cute. It totally says fall, but winter's almost here, that kind of situation. So I really think it's super cute. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Make sure that you head over to Simon Says Stamp and check out all the products that I use by clicking the description below. And thank you so much to Simon Says Stamp for allowing me to play around with some of these products for your latest release. Also, check me out over on Instagram and Facebook by searching Bromero Cards. And then last but not least, thumbs up this video. Leave me a comment down below telling me, you know, what your favorite colors are for the fall. How about we do that? That lets me know that you made it all the way to the end of the video. And then also click that bell so that you know new videos are coming out. And of course, subscribe to this lovely channel. So until next time, you guys, I hope you have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.